I know I've probably said this multiple times in the last couple weeks, but I am going to try and have an LP part up tomorrow, because actually, right after I finish uploading this video, I am going to try and record an LP part, regardless of any interruptions or other circumstances. I'll try and get one done, just so I can finally just get that back going. So hopefully, I'll get that going soon. And also, I should have a quote-unquote special video up sometime this week. We'll figure out when. I'm just trying to get the finishing touches on it, basically, but, you know, look out for a video you don't even know about yet that'll be posted that'll probably make you guys happy or something. But anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a match here today against MrGidget97, I think it is. It is a UU match, and it's using that one old UU team, because this is back from the fundraising stream. But, yeah, I got that team with the Haunch Crow and the Among Us and all that shit, and, he's got a pretty standard UU, you know, balanced team, whatever. He's got, you know, you can see it, but looking at his team for potential threats, I'm looking at, Victini will be really annoying, just because Victini is always annoying. I mean, I can check it just fine, but it'll still be annoying. And then the Scrafty, that's going to be a bitch, mainly just because you guys should know how Scrafty is by now. It is always annoying no matter what. So, I mean, those two are the main things I'm looking at. The rest of his dudes, I should have really no problem with, just in general. I usually have no problems with most of those Pokemon. Anyway, Zapdos will just be a bit annoying, but it shouldn't be too much trouble. But, you know, as long as it's not, like, too annoying, I should be okay. But, I figured here he'd just lead off with, like, Flygon or Victini, so I figured Haunch Crow would work. But I thought Sucker Punch would be able to possibly take out Flygon, or that he would go for the U-turn, predicting me to switch out, not wanting to take an Outrage or a Stone Edge. But he just hits Stone Edge, takes me out. That sucks. But now I know he's locked into Stone Edge, so I can go into Kabali and get my rocks going, and then go from there. But he goes into Tangrowth. I kind of just leave this thing in a sleep fodder, thinking I wouldn't need it, but then I realized right after I get it put to sleep, wait, I'm actually going to probably want this thing. But oh well, I'm going to go to Mungus, because I knew that'd be the best thing to take on the, whatchamacallit, the Tangrowth at this point, plus in case you want to go for Leech Seed. But he goes out on the double switch to the Scrafty SE. He's Dragon Dancing. Not too huge of a deal, because I can just go for the Clear Smog eventually. I tried to Spore it, but then he wakes up first turn from the fucking Shed Skin, so I'm like, God fucking damn it. But I get the Clear Smog off, so I know he can't do too much more damage, but there is a chance he could still take me out with an Ice Punch. So I'm just going to go out to Blastoise. He does predict me to switch out to something to take an Ice Punch. He didn't know what, so he just went for Crunch. Doesn't do too much to Blastoise, fortunately enough. And then I'm going to try and Scald it to try and get a burn off on this thing, because I feel like if I get a burn off, I should have a lot easier time with it. But he's going to switch out to his Tangrowth, predicting Scald, knowing he can take Scalds. Also, you probably noticed this match is a little more sped up than normal, just because it was kind of a long match. It's still long, even after I sped it up a little bit more. But I do get a crit burn on him. The crit, not so much mattering, but the burn will be a bit annoying for him. But then again, that's what you do with Scald. You burn shit. So, I do not want Blastoise to take anything from this Tangrowth, so I'm going to go to Mungus, knowing I can take anything from Tangrowth. He didn't go for Leech Seeds, so I'm like, okay, fine. But, I'm going to just go for Clear Smog to take him out. And just judging from the fact that he just left it in like that, it's like crit or burn really didn't matter, because he was just sacking it anyways. But he goes up to Zapdos, was going to try and Stun Spore it, but then he decides to go for the, sub, and that's going to be kind of the bane of my existence, because, as I kind of said, I can't really take on Zapdos that well, but here I just kind of sack Flygon to break his sub, and then get a free switch to whatever I want. But then I notice he has Heat Wave, so that'll actually make the Zapdos a lot more manageable, so, you know, that'll be kind of nice. But now he's going to go to Empoleon on my Outrage, just because he knows I'm locked in, and he knows I probably won't do too much to Empoleon. But luckily, I do get the two-turn Outrage, so now I can just switch out to whatever I want. I decided Amoonguss would be the best. I don't really know why. I guess I thought I can take any hit, Sport if I have to, but otherwise, you know, whatever. But he goes in to Zapdos on the double switch, I guess, predicting Amoonguss. I'm like, shit, well, I gotta go right back out to Flygon and go for another Outrage again, because that's really my best play, which is kind of sad, but I'm just gonna have to live with that. But he goes for Roost right here, just because he knows he can get that off, so he might as well, right? But I believe here it's just a rinse repeat of going back out to Empoleon. But Empoleon is taking kind of a beating, but unfortunately, if I did get a 3-turn Outrage, I wouldn't be able to take him out with another. He would have just killed me. But fortunately, I do get another 2-turn Outrage, so that works out perfectly for me. So now I can go back into Amoonguss and just kind of rinse repeat like I said before. But I go for Stun Spore again. Well, not really again, just thinking, hey, it'd be my best course of action. But he brings in the Scrafty, and again, Shed Skin kicks in right away. I'm like, really? But I know no matter what, Blastoise, I should just go directly into it. Should be my best plan to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Bring a Blastoise and start scalding shit. But he goes into the Empoleon, and Scald is not going to do anything at all. And I do not get the burn. So it's like, shit, well, do I want to get my... or risk my Blastoise getting poisoned, or I just want to go straight to Amoonguss? I'm like, straight to Amoonguss. Fuck it. Let's do it. Goes for Scald to try and burn me, and he does get the burn on Amoonguss, which is going to lower Amoonguss' survivability a bit, but I'm not going to be too bothered with it, so I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain, I believe. No, I Spore it. That's right, I Spore it right here, because I wanted to Spore it. I don't know, there's not much else to really say about that. But here I decide, okay, maybe it'd be safe enough to go to Victini. I get one free turn of sleep, so I can at least abuse that, and then we'll just figure it out from there. But I figure, okay, let's just go for Focus Blast and hope it takes it out. And, you know, that's exactly what I do, because that's the best thing I have to hit the thingy with. Actually, no, I don't carry Thunder on this one, but he does unfortunately get the first turn Wake, and since he is in Torrent range, he is able to easily take me out, which really does suck. But oh well, but now I'm going to go into Flygon. I do not want to risk him predicting me to go for Outrage or predicting anything for Flygon, so I just want to go for the safe Earthquake to just take him out and just say fuck it. But he goes into Zapdos. I'm going to go into Amoonguss just because it's the best thing I have to take on Zapdos' hits. I know eventually I can break the subs, but I just don't want to be locked into Earthquake with Flygon. I believe here, yeah, I just switch right back out to Flygon so I can start Outraging. I know he's probably, or I thought he would probably just go for Sub, but he decides, fuck it, I'm just going to go for the Heat Wave. But I go for Outrage just because I figured that should do a substantial amount. He misses Heat Wave there. You'll see in a little bit, it's not too huge of a deal that he misses. Like, the only reason it might have mattered is if he got a burn, but then that would have been stupid. But get a two-turn Outrage, so that means, really, I get a free switch now, because he goes into the Scrafty. Obviously, he's going to Ice Punch. I do not want to risk Flygon dying just yet, because I know it can still be useful. And then, he's going to go for Dragon Dance, and I believe I just go for Scald, and then after I see the Dragon Dance, I'm like, okay, I gotta roar him out, because I cannot have this Scrafty setting up on me, or getting too many boosts, or just getting that initiative on me, so I'm going to go for Roar. Crunch, another one would take me out from, if he was at +1, but now since he's neutral, he won't have a chance to take me out. But he goes into, I roar him into Flygon. I figured he'd go for Outrage, predicting my Flygon, so I go into Cobalion, because I figure, alright, I can kill some sleep turns here, and then maybe I can use Cobalion finally. But he gets a crit right here. You'll see later. It probably doesn't matter, but like I said, you'll see later. But I think he got a 3-turn Outrage there, but I fortunately wake up there, go for the Thunder Wave just to paralyze the Victini, because paralyzing Victini is always fun, right? But now I just kind of need to fodder something off, and I decided Amoonguss really isn't going to be that useful, because the only thing it could be used for is a Scrafty, but even then it's not really that useful. So I just let Amoonguss die. And then I'm going to go into Flygon just to revenge kill him with the Outrage, because he did go for V-Create, meaning I can easily take him out with that, and I don't have to lock myself into Earthquake. But he's going to go into Flygon, and he is most likely Scarf too, and he is, and he wins the speed tie and takes me out, which sucks. But since he's locked in Outrage, I can go into Cobalion and just take him out with whatever the fuck I feel like doing. Which is going to happen to be, I think, just Sacred Sword, because fuck it. But it doesn't really matter what I went for. I could have gone for Iron Head too, so the point is, I take him out. But now he's going to go into Scrafty. I'm like, okay, I have no idea if I'm going to be faster or not, so I want to paralyze him for Blastoise in case this thing is not able to take him out. But I notice I'm faster, and I'm like, what? I could have just gone for 2 Sacred Swords there. Now I got to risk being able to live another hit, and I also got to risk being able to even be able to kill him. But I fortunately right here live with 7, and it does look like Sacred Sword, even after the Drain Punch recovery, I should be able to take him out. And if not, I can just go into Blastoise and start scalding him. But I am able to take him out, which will make it be my match. So, good game, MrGidget97. I think that's your name. If it isn't, then it'll be fixed in the title and description. But, yeah, that's that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'll try and get an LP part up tomorrow, hopefully. Quote unquote. Well, why would it be quote unquote? No, it's just hopefully. Why would it be any different? But, whatever. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know, whatever. But, yeah, recommend sub, and, later, guys.